Episode 12 of Gojuja is great. Last episode was just okay to me, since it's mostly about tag with a focus on Byakuya, Hoeru, and newcomer Gaia. But this second half of the two-parter is probably my favorite episode in the show. It made me tear up and it skyrocketed Gaia to being one of my favorite Universe Warriors. It gave great lore explanation about the No Ones with how their bodies are incomplete in the No One world and they must find a human with a similar wish to them to assimilate. Though it makes me wonder why would the Oni No One want to merge with Luna, considering her wish was to stay alive and live with Gaia. But it's a really cool concept to have the No One merge with a dead human. The static effect used for the word human to signify that she died was a clever touch. The Oni No One is an interesting monster since it is kept stable by the tag No One. It's interesting to me that one beast, one song is a skill that Gaia must learn and train on instead of something inherent to Galred's moveset, like the previous Universe Warriors. Gaia wasn't someone I cared for in his debut, but this episode completely turned that around with how compelling he is. He knows that Luna is dead after she sacrificed herself to save him, and he believes she hates him for that. But he still searches tirelessly around the world for her and wants to put her to rest, with the intention of ending his life with her. I especially love the scene when Luna tells him to keep on living. The whole convo between them made me tear up. Luna's song and the pseudo music video they did during the final portion of the episode really elevated this episode to being top tier for me. Between Gaia and Yuto Sakurai, I feel really bad for Yuichi Nakamura since he keeps portraying these unfortunate lovers. Byakuya helping out Gaia is a nice progression from last episode, where they had this sort of rivalry. His enhanced hearing allowing him to learn about Luna's song that helped him calm down the Oni No One. Though singing wise, Luna's version is much better than his. I like how Gaia in the aftermath decides to forfeit the ring battle and gives his ring to Byakuya. I low-key hope he will return one more time, since he should still have the Take a Sword on him. If I have any critiques to say about this episode, it would be the first scene where Gaia screams Luna's name. It looks unintentionally funny to me. Maybe they should have reshot that scene. Kuon didn't really add much to this episode and just sort of served to listen to Bouquet's exposition, though I do like that we get to see his stock footage transformation sequence for the first time. I'm not a fan of seeing every single Gojuja having to transform. This went on for a little long for me. Another thing that I'm disappointed about is that Gao King's cockpit
looks the same as Tega Sword's,
despite this being the original Gao King and not an imitation like Osai's. I also wish the fight scene with Gao King was longer, since I love the fact it awakened due to the song and its nod to Gaia was cool. But its fight was very short before cutting away to Hoeru and then cutting back to it shooting out Gaia, with the rest of its screen time having it just stand there before giving a finishing laser move. In a similar vein, Tega Sword Blue Deca Claw feels kind of forced into the episode just to show off the toy gimmick. Yeah, it served to open the portal into the Oni No One, but much like Gao King, it really needed a longer fight scene to show off that combination more. Those nitpicks aside though, this episode gets a solid 10 out of me. Now if you excuse me, I gotta listen to Hibiki no Shirabe again.